Morning, everyone. It's 8:39, and this is your opening comment for Wednesday, the 12th of January. It is video number 1102. Okay, so the big news was the CPI, and the numbers look so-so, a little on the tame side when you look at them on the month-over-month basis, but year-over-year, not so much. CPI up 0.5% versus 0.4 estimate. Could have been worse. Food and energy actually up 0.6 versus up 0.5 expected. But the year over year numbers are huge. Year over year for CPI are up 7%. You have to go back to February of 1982 to have a higher number than that, and it was only 7.1. Food and energy, for all of those people who haven't eaten or driven in the last year, up 5.5%. And for that one, you have to go back to Valentine's Day 1991 to get a higher number, and that too was only 1/10 above at 5.6. The futures this morning, early, when I started watching, the Dow was up 55, the NASDAQ up 40, and the S&P up 6. Then right before the number came, up 90 for the Dow, up 50 for the NAS, and up 9 for the S&P. Currently at 840 here, the Dow is up 165, so from 55 early to up 165. NASDAQ up 102, that's up from 40 to 50 to 102. And the S&P up 24, up 6 to up 9 to up 24. So we'll see how this holds in the rally. Not sure whether this is good news or bad news for the CPI. We also have the Fed's BEIGE book and the Treasury budget later on in the day, I believe at 2 o'clock. Also, tomorrow, we have PPI. So, a couple of stocks here. Biogen, BBIB, traded well yesterday, was trading around 241, up 6 at the close. Medicare came out and said that they would only cover their new Alzheimer's drug, which is very expensive, for clinical trials or people with early onset. And the stock collapsed all the way back to 218 right now, 219.80, down 21.72 or 9% on that news. Jefferies downgrades PayPal. The stock is 187 and change, down almost 4. So not a lot of great action there either. Looking at the tape, we have all of the favorites higher, NVIDIA, Apple, even some of the Chinese stocks, PDD, Pinduo up a couple of bucks. We have the Qs up about $3. Roku finally having a bounce, up $4 and change. AMD up a couple. Okay, the chart on the screen is every subscriber's favorite right now, UNG, Nat Gas. We are long the calls. We got long the calls in here. Nat Gas today up an additional 11.25 cents at 440. I think it still looks like 450 or higher. This is a great little consolidation, and as you can see, we've clearly broken right through. Next meaningful moving average is the 100-day, this red line. I don't know if we're going to get there, but the retracement to 38 would take us to 464. Those options cost us an average of 49 cents. We sold the first half on Monday. On the 100% up rule, I may either sell 15s against those 13s, or I may just sell one or two more of the 13s that we have. Either way, I'd really like to let this run. But, I'll make a decision when I see how they trade. We have, let's see what else we have in the futures. Certainly the gold looks a little better. Second. Yeah, the gold is about unchanged on these numbers, which is, again, surprising. The silver is up 14 cents, but the gold is having trouble here at this 1820, which is an area I keep on talking to you about. I think we really need to see a close first above, obviously, 1825, and then in order to really confirm a new uptrend, we'd have to have a close over 1828, and preferably on a Friday for the weekend. The Bitcoin is up 920. We have Ethereum up 103. We have bonds about unchanged. And as far as the rest of the energy complex, the oil is above 82. I've talked about this one too when we broke back to the upside here. I don't see any reason why we're not going to, at the very least, test this $84 area. We've gone through all the fib retracements. We've gone through all of the moving averages. Looks right here, the blue line is the 20-day. Looks like it's about to go through the 50 and the 100 today. It barely got below the 200. So looks like it might want to roll over a little here, which really wouldn't disturb me for a couple of days, seeing as we've gone from 66 to 82, $16 a bushel in roughly 10 or 12 days. So look for that to calm down a little. All right, everyone, be careful out there. It is treacherous.